Hello, everyone. Having a rough day. Not a real easy way to talk about any of this. Still a little stunned. Some of you guys know the Tulsa area got hit by a storm. Hey, Jess, how are you? Good to see you here tonight, bud. Anyway, we were without power for 3 days here. And most of the plants in my greenhouse, catch the drift, pulled through okay. Sadly, many did not. The power company took down the power a second time to fix something else, like on another grid. And I lost probably about 60% of my collection. And I don't know. I just kind of feel like walking away and giving up, honestly. Trying to come to terms with it. Yeah, Ariel, it's just not been a good week here. I'll say that. Lost some very important plants. I'll say that. A lot of stuff did make it through, though, so I'm happy for that. Yeah, Jess, it's kind of been a rough week. I'll throw that out there. One guy that I've had for over 8 years didn't make it. And I'm just like, kind of not, still in shock. Thought about, do I go live? Do I do a video? I haven't been live in a while. But, I don't know. I definitely don't need anything. I've got everything that I need to do to go forward. Excuse me. Yeah, Ian, it's been a real kick. Some of those plants, as I'm saying, have been with me a long, long time. And actually lost one during the first 3-day outage. But the day after that, they shut the power off and we didn't get any notice or anything. And we're set up for the e-notices and stuff. And so I lost quite a few things. And I appreciate that, Ariel, but you didn't even have to do that. Hell, I may delete this because I'm doing okay with it, but it's still painful. Just trying to take a deep breath and be thankful for what I still have, if that makes any sense. But when you take care of things, plants, animals, whatever, you become attached. And it may not be the same kind of attachment that you have towards a family member or a dog or, something like that, but still, it's a real kick when something like this happens. And anyway, I don't know if I'm even going to be like on YouTube for a while because I'm just like messed up. I'm like mentally messed up. I feel like even if I would have had the generator going to the house, I still, I never got any notification from the power company. And we're supposed to. We were getting them all the time through the first 3 days of the outage. And good heavens. Like I said, I may even delete this live later. I don't know. I'm just not in shock because I know these things can happen. But just kind of, you get notices, 14 hours till your power's on, 10 hours till your power's on. Then they're going to take it down like another time. And then they're not even going to bother telling you. It's just been a crappy last two weeks, I'll say that. Hey, Adam, thanks. Hey, thanks, Ian. Thanks for your thoughts. Brad, thank you. Glad you showed up tonight. I haven't even felt like doing lives or anything lately, and I really didn't even, believe me, this is like the last one I wanted to do, but I figured do it. Maybe you can look back in a year and have some perspective. But really kind of put out. But I'm also kind of not kicking myself. Had I had a generator running, we also had a gas stock out here. So I'm sitting there going, even if you would have went that far, which I never even thought we'd have to do because normally we get those notices fairly good. And I don't know. I'm just all mixed up about it. Part of me just wants to get out of taking care of things altogether. I may go there at some point. May just run away, head to the desert. Yeah, Ariel. It's okay. They can always do that because of like the way that stuff is hooked up out here. But then I didn't get a text. My wife didn't get a text. We're both signed up for those texts. We had already restocked our fridge like the next day with some food and stuff. And I'm sitting here going, wow, wow. But like I said, even if I'd have had a generator running, we still had a gasoline stock out. Literally, people were, I don't know if they were hoarding gas or if just only certain gas stations had gasoline. But the generator that I have that it wasn't hooked up and isn't working will only run 4 hours, which that might have saved some stuff. And then I want to say when I found the building, it was about 95, 96 degrees, and I had sadly lost some stuff. And I hear you, Adam, because I'm feeling the same way. I'm kind of just like, may just be full-time field guy from here on out. It's kind of like once you go through something like that, you don't. I'm not planning on adding anything to the greenhouse. I'll say that. I don't know really what else to say, but I just figured I'd go live. And man, Jesse, throw some good news in the chat, man. Tell me you're finding some stuff, bud. Buddy of mine just went to Colorado for milks. I think he did. I think that's where he's at. I'm seeing some pretty insane pictures coming back. But anyway, for now, just cleaning up a mess. Yeah, Ariel, I'm furious. But it's like, what can you do? There's not a lot I can do here. Their answer, if I were to contact them, would be file a claim with your homeowner's insurance. Well, kind of can't do that in this situation. So, it's just you can always buy like extra electrical insurance, but even then you have to like itemize what, was lost and whatnot and stuff. And so I would have had to have claimed food to cover it or something. Exactly. And Ariel, to let you know how bad this storm was, we're in Oklahoma. You know where Oklahoma is. We have people from like New York and Delaware and Florida here working on our power. And I think almost everyone's back on. I think there's like less than 10,000 homes without power. And that storm was over a week ago. There's still a handful of people without power, literally. And I think part of what happened was our crews in Oklahoma were off like helping people in Texas or something, which I know the power companies do that. I used to work for the power company, and I kind of know how they do things. Like when like a massive grid goes down, they pull in people from other places. And like I said, even if I'd been running a backup generator, it would have only helped for 4 hours. And I think my greenhouse was above an acceptable temperature for, I don't know, 6 hours, 8 hours. I'm not really sure. But on the bright side, hey Moon, how you doing? On the bright side of it all, I did have some stuff that made it through. I'll say that. But man, it's painful to lose something, especially things that have been with you a long time. Feeling a little lost right now, and just don't feel like doing anything. Just feel like going and getting stoned or something, trying to forget about it all. Well, and that's kind of the thing, Ariel, is our local power people here. They have this thing where like you can buy extra insurance and you can do this and you can do that. And it's like, I haven't bought it because it's just like for what you pay a month if you have to replace that stuff, it's like it only covers the equipment. Like I said, you could turn in a claim against your homeowner's insurance, but even then, it's money doesn't bring back life. That's what I think I'm getting at. Money doesn't bring back the lives. Kind of glad I'm holding it together. Hey Lou, we had Lou, to catch up. We had a nasty thunderstorm hit the Tulsa area. I want to say if you were at your lake place, you may have even heard about it, or you may have been there when it happened. But I lost a lot of my collection, I'll say that. And I don't know. I'm just kind of a little out of it. Bear with me. Probably won't be on long. Speaking of Lou, I got a buddy in from California this week. I'm going to go hook up with him. Hopefully, do some road cruising. Get away from here. Get my mind off of stuff. I moved everything into an area of the house for right now until I'm like 100% certain that this isn't, it's not going to be taken down again, because there are people on this side of town still without electricity. I'm kind of nervous, and I'm watching it, and I mean, it's, I mean, it is what it is. This kind of stuff happens when you're dealing with ectotherms. Man, I appreciate that, Lou. That means a lot, but man, I'm fine. I don't want anyone starting to GoFundMe or anything. I mean, anyone who thinks about that, well, hell, I appreciate the thought, but it just doesn't bring back the lives that were lost. And just, I think I'm gonna log off of here and get out of here, because I'm just, I don't know, want to do something to try and take my mind off of it. Anyway, gang, my friends and family and people who stick by me and watch my videos and my lives and stuff, I appreciate your support. I appreciate what you do. I try to support you back. If you don't see me on your channels, let me know. Leave me a comment. Tell me you've dropped a live. Tell me you've dropped a short. Something. I'm all about paying it back. You guys should know this. Yeah, Ariel, I think you were like one of the few people I was actually talking to during that time, because I was having to save my battery, because, I mean, you can charge your phone battery. It's like you had to drive around in your vehicle to charge your phone, and with the gas stock out, it was stupid. It was kind of like the toilet paper hoarding of 2020. I mean, it was like that, just with gasoline. Thanks for swinging by, Ian. Man, you're a bro. I always appreciate your videos. But yeah, it's kind of like I need to go buy a battery power bank for my phone, just so I can keep in communication with people, should something that like that ever happen again. That was kind of a freak storm for straight line winds. You kind of expect that kind of stuff with a tornado, but it was worse than our ice storm of 2007. Actually, more trees were down, more people were without power for a longer time. And that's, if you look up the Tulsa ice storm of 2007, you'll understand. People were like freezing to death. But anyway, I'm gonna try and hit the bed, man. I'm just lost. I'm just kind of beside myself with the events that happened. And then you think you made it through it with minimal stuff, and then wham. Exactly. Exactly. Right on, Ariel. Anyway, enough of that, but if you don't see me around for a while, probably know it's something to do with that. Hit me up on Messenger, on Instagram, or something. I'm just still, I deal with grief in a funny way, I'll say that. and probably not the healthiest of ways, but you do what you can one day at a time. Gang, I'll let you guys get back to it. Hope you guys have a good rest of the night. To my friends and family checking in on me, thank you. And keep on videoing, guys. I'll see y'all later.